everybody, welcome back to my Eurovision React Review channel. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to kind of jump ahead 2 days, and I'm just looking at semi-final 2 of Benidorm Fest. So I've already kind of given my personal hopes and fears regarding who I want to qualify for the final this Saturday. And semi-final 2 is stacked. Like, all I've done yesterday and today is listen to a playlist just for these songs to try and kind of work out some sort of, I don't know, way of trying to differentiate these songs. At the end of the day, this semi-final is super, super strong. And moreover, since I've listened to this pretty in depth, it's made me realise that the semi-final 1 and semi-final 2 is unbalanced. Like, I can categorically say all of these 7 songs are in my top 9 overall. So as a result of that, it's been really, really tough to differentiate between kind of number 1 and number 7. But today, literally walking home back from work, I have done it. So basically from 7 to 1. So 7, even saying it, like, at the end of the day, number 1, I just want to thank you so much, Spain, for delivering so many decent songs in a national final. And some of these songs I will continue to listen to, even obviously if they even get knocked out of the semi-finals. And number 2, there is definitely within 40, well, it's 13 now, isn't it? After Luna Key's departure, there is definitely within these number of songs, potential songs that are gonna kind of bring Spain back into the running order of Eurovision, which I'm super excited about. So, number 7. Marta Sango. Again, this is not, none of these songs I dislike. As I said, 7 of these songs are in my top 9. So I have nothing against this song. I really, really like this song, but fundamentally, listening them all back to back, particularly in regards to comparison to the other up-tempo numbers, this is just, it just doesn't, there's not anything in this song that kind of makes me excited in comparison to the other ones. So yeah, number 7, Marta. Number 6, I've just seen that number 6 has tested positive for COVID and will not perform their song live, and so as a result their music video will be aired instead, and that's Gonzalo. Now honestly, I think after my reactions I probably would have put this song 13, 14 out of 14. Absolutely not now. There's actually something quite lovely about this ballad. And I kind of had assumed, so the last 2 days, I've literally just had a playlist just with semi-final 2 songs. And I had assumed when I kind of created that I would skip this song. Yeah, because who wants to in like January, on the way to work in freezing Milan, want to listen at 5 o'clock in the morning, want to listen to a ballad, but I don't skip it because there's something quite quality in this song and his voice. It's just the fact that there are kind of 5 other songs that I connect with the most. So yeah, Gonzalo Hermida, number 6. 4 and 5, I think the whole of today, they have literally switched and changed. I think my top 3 was pretty much set in stone yesterday, but my 4 and 5 they have kept on switching. They have switched. So, in 5th place, Sara Diop, Make You Say. Okay, to kind of give you a bit of heads up now, yes, she's 5th in the semi-final, but this top 5 in the semi-final is my top 5 overall out of all 14 songs. So yes, obviously the way that I'm doing this, she's not in the top 4, so that's basically me saying that I don't want her to qualify. That's not the case. I want to see her in the final. it's just, unfortunately, the way that they've divvied up these semi-finals, and I don't know how they did it, but a lot of pretty, well, I've stressed already that this semi-final's stacked with my favourites. There is no reason. I really like this song when it comes on. I really, really gel with it. And if it qualifies, I really would be happy. But ultimately, there are kind of 4 other ones, again, if I'm trying to think of connections, then, and the ones that kind of like instantaneous, there's a multitude of factors. And I guess they're just internal, personal, right? It's not necessarily something that's easily kind of vocalized. So number 4, so like I said, 5 and 4, tossing and turning. But number 4, so the 4th one that I definitely want to see in the final. I mean, I want to see all of these in the final, pretty much. Honestly, even Marta, number 7, is Javiera, Mena, Culpa. It edged out Sara purely on the campness, in all seriousness. I just love like the camp nature and feel of this song. I think it's great. I think in my initial reaction video, I just wasn't sure. Like, I think it's a bit of a shock to the system on first listen, but then once you get kind of used to it, you kind of left wanting more, and so you want to keep listening to it. I love this song based on a multitude of factors, but the fact that it's kind of giving that camp flair, positive for me. So top 3. So this wasn't as hard. So I was very clear on my first, second and third, even yesterday. So third is XEINN, Eco. Now I think in my initial reaction video, I don't think it would have been obvious that this was kind of a forerunner for me. But it is. I really, really like this song. When this song comes on, when I'm walking to and fro from work, I get a kind of a quick step on my heel. I love this song. I mean, you could call me out on supporting Swedish songwriters for this song in the Spanish national final. Yep, I'd hear you out there, and yeah, you're probably right. But at the end of the day, if we didn't have Swedish songwriters in a Spanish entry, we wouldn't have Pastora's entry at Eurovision, which is one of my favourite Eurovision songs of all time. So that would be my counter argument to anyone who said that. But I want to see him live. I think this is going to be a song that's going to be difficult live, but people have confirmed that actually he's very good live, so that's kind of given me some assurance. There's something quality in the song. It's really, really catchy, and yeah, it's really infectious. So it's so infectious, it's in my 3rd place. So 2 in 1. Now, it really wasn't difficult. I didn't toy and turn with this. There's just, my number 1 is just some sort of kind of spiritual connection. But number 2 is Rigoberta, mamá. Now, listen, if this wins on Saturday, which I think that it has a strong chance of doing, I will be really happy. I think Spain has a really good shot at doing well with this song if it progresses to Turin. That when it hits that, I mean, it's so unbelievably infectious. And obviously I don't speak Spanish, so I don't know the kind of message behind the song, but I now do because people have educated me on it and I've now seen translations. I really hope if this goes to Turin, it's not translated in English. I don't think that's necessary. I think it's beautifully sung in Spanish and it just sounds authentic in Spanish. There are so many layers in this song that just keep you gripped to the end of the song, even on a first listen. This is a great song. And I really, really do like it. As I said, my top 5 in this semi-final is my top 5. So, yeah, I really like this song. But ultimately, number 1, Rayden. And this isn't me trying to kind of stay true to what I said in my initial reaction when I kind of said that this seemed to be the obvious choice for Spain moving forward, i.e. it seemed on instant listen it was extremely competitive and therefore as a result Spain should send it. It's now just a personal thing. When this song comes on, I think it's amazing. I think this song is amazing, and I would go as far to say of kind of all the national finals right now, I think this is the song that really excites me the most. I know we haven't had that many national finals and that many songs released at the moment, but this song I really connect with. I don't know whether it's because I now live in Italy and there is an Italian flair in regards to the sound of this song. I don't know. But ultimately, I would be... Well, first of all, this is going through, right? I'm quite excited the fact that he said this is a song to be performed. And I'm in love with the studio version. So goodness knows what's going to happen after I see it being performed, because Rayden apparently is so sure that it will be elevated after the performance because it's a song that needs to be performed. But on its own, on a studio version, I'm in love with it. So I'm already assuming it's going to be in the final on Saturday. If it doesn't win on Saturday, it will depend who beats it. But I mean, we all know, I can say this reaction video and then tomorrow when I watch the first semi-final, I'll probably eat my words based on what I've said in my reaction. Not reaction, but certainly what I think will happen in semi-final. Not even what I think will happen in semi-final one, but obviously I did my video on my personal top 4. All of these songs can be elevated or sink based on the performance. I mean, you take Sara Deep, right? Diop, Make You Say. We all can kind of work out that that could flop live. So, and Javiera, Culpa, flop live. I know that there's a video on YouTube, which I've not seen yet because I was going to react to it, but I probably won't now because I've run out of time. Rigoberta, Mamá. I know that there is a video on YouTube of that live. I'm assuming that she can sing that live. I'm really excited to see how Rayden does in regards to singing this live. So yeah, basically that's my kind of hopes who will qualify. But ultimately, even if I go back to number 7, Marta, she qualifies fantastic. Like, I think all of these songs are strong. And this isn't even me trying to be kind of Miss World and trying to appease everybody. It's just a fact. These songs are strong. All 7 of them are in my top 9. It's just not easy. And it just goes down to the fact that the quality at Benidorm Fest is high. And Spain are very lucky that they have a plethora of strong songs to choose from. And I'm from the UK. I can only dream of such a thing. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Please let me know what you think. Please do comment below. If you haven't subscribed already, please do subscribe. Please do click the notification button so you're informed if and when I do post videos. And yeah, until next time, stay safe.